Okay, so now that our ROV is connected to the umbilical is connected to the control panel, we're ready to fire it up. First thing we want to do is get our hand controller. Now I have the industrial hand controller with me here. We also have the wireless USB controller. They both have a USB. Well, this one has a cable, the other one has a little dongle that goes into one of any of the 4 USB slots on the PC, and there's also 3 USB slots in the back of the Pro 4 control panel. Now, if you want an anatomy or a diagram of what's going on in the back here, but you consult your user manual. This is also something we go over in much more detail in our basic operator courses that we hold down here in Key Largo 4 times a year. But for now, I'm just going to show you a quick way to plug in the USB cable. Again, any of the 4 on the computer or the one in the back. I like to use the one in the back. Number one, there's no cords hanging out here that can get pinched on the computer. It's also a good habit to get into to plug your USB devices, hand controllers, into the same USB outlet. Okay, with that, we're ready to flip the power switch. So on the right side here of the control panel, you have a few lights, an on-off knob, and a GFCI. It's a ground fault circuit interrupter. We want to make sure the GFCI is in the on position. So this is going to cut if there's any, if anything, there's a power surge or something like that that's potentially damaging to the ICB itself. So make sure your circuit breaker is on. And then we're just going to give a flip to the on position. You're going to see some green lights come on here. Green means power is good. Again, there's a diagram of all the lights and buttons over here. You're going to hear the sub beep at you, and you're going to see 2 flashing lights from the LEDs up front. That means the ROV is cycling itself, it's getting ready to dive, it's centering the camera, and it's telling you that it's ready for action. So you'll hear the 2 cooling fans running on the control panel. At this point, you're going to want to power on your PC. So it's a simple silver button in the top right corner. It was the universal power symbol on it, so we're going to fire that up. You're going to see a standard Windows startup, a welcome screen. Windows will greet you in its friendly manner. And you're going to see where everything is already set up for dual screen use. This is because we have an external monitor on here. We always set it up. So again, you can slide windows between the 2 monitors. They give you a lot of monitor real estate to work with in case you're using multiple view accessories like sonar or something like that. There's an icon that is already installed on the desktop. It's called VideoRay Cockpit. Now this is the software that controls the ROV. It also is going to give you your user interface up top with your video window and all of your widgets, and we'll go through those shortly. So we're going to double click to open that. We're currently running version of VideoRay Cockpit 2013. From time to time we have updates on this, firmware updates, so on and so forth. But fresh from the factory, you will have the latest software updates, and you will be informed of any updates that have come out. So we're going to see a video screen up top. Again, we can drag these around. Now, however you set this up and then power it down, it's going to remember that the next time that you set it up. So some people like the video window up top. Some people like it on the bottom with a sonar window up top. It's just personal preference.